This is not actually a thing. I'm just someone invited me to a round, so I'm gonna go do this. But then I will start Minecraft World, which I do all the time. But I'm not gonna go in the right direction. I start loads of Minecraft Worlds, but I usually don't finish them because it just gets in the way and it gets boring playing alone. But I might invite other people, but to my own rules, you know, because on the other world I'm technically not allowed to invite anyone. And it just gets boring when I'm only playing with Chris and them. So for now, I'm just gonna run around like this. Oh, I think it's the 1.18 world. I'm actually not sure if I'll make my world a 1.18 world because it tends to glitch, but also it looks really cool. And I just lose interest in my worlds. So I'm not sure if I will make it. It's a 1.8. I don't want to make it because it probably will glitch, but I don't really intend it to have it that long enough anyway to glitch. Like, look at that. But okay, let's check. Because sometimes people just join and leave like really quickly, and it makes them end up talking to no one for a bit. But where do I need to go? Over here. I'm gonna start to death soon. I just want to. Oh no, man. Okay, anyway, I'll start this Minecraft world. Who is this watching it? Probably. I don't know. Could be someone new. Probably not. Could be. Do I have a Minecraft world already? I have that. I have the Woodland world. But I don't know about that one, to be honest. It just feels cheat. And I haven't actually cheated on it. It is still legit, but it just feels like it's cheating. What should this be called? Nah. What should it be? I'm just gonna check. What should it be called? Well, okay, at least I know that it's the volume's working. It's because sometimes the mic doesn't work. I need to check my controller is working. Fine, okay. How about I call it that was what they used to be called. Now I can't remember. I think it's called New World now, or New Create World. That was what they used to call. I'll do normal. Infinite. I was going to do a set seed, but I don't have enough time to get a set seed. Sure, friendly fire off, fire and fires off. TNT is on. Respawn, immediate respawn. Spawn radius. I'll change that later. Okay. If it's a little island, then I'm probably just gonna like just delete it and start again because I don't like little island seeds. That's a big island because sometimes those can be fun, but usually you just find that you're using the same blocks again and again and again. Takes a bit of load because it's not the greatest. Can't wait for 1.18. Oh, that's kind of because like all the cool cliffs and stuff, like you can use them now, but it's just there's a slight chance I might glitch out, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, spawn location here. I don't want to build too far away from spawn. I usually make the spawn area in like a little room. I like some kind of building. Whenever I do end up building far away from spawn, it is usually like connected with the nether hub all the way back to my base I built. Sometimes I have different bases though. Why isn't it giving me the breaking thing? Okay. The animation is there, it's just not working properly. We have this. Actually, goals. I will write these in chat. Oops. Goals I have for day. Number 1. Get iron armor and tools. Number number two. Build a house. I'm planning on this being maybe a 2 or 3, maybe 2 hour stream, so I have a little bit of time. And number three, get some animals and a farm. Sorry if I sound like really gravelly. I'm not feeling the greatest right now. I've got a bit of a cold, which isn't COVID because I've had to test. I have tested. Okay. I can't put it in there because no one will see that. And when if I lose the spawn, I will just come back. I will just look in the video. Okay. Step I could make this a hardcore world and just like not die. Yeah? 1 second. I'm really sorry about this. Really, really sorry. What? What, ma'am? No. Fans on slaughter. What? Nah. Okay, sorry about that. Has we lost? Oh no, I haven't lost the only view. That's good. I like it when it lasts a little bit long. That sounds slightly dodgy. I like it when they last a bit. Like people like don't just leave. It kind of annoys me because it gets my hopes up. But to be honest, this channel's not very successful at all. Just kind of a bit of a dead in the water. Probably the right term. No one watches it anymore. Only a couple of people. Usually the same people all the time. Okay, it's a nice game. Let's start walking. Oh, 1 iron. Okay. Start walking off that iron armor. I'm used to playing with like full gear, so it's a bit of a change of pace. Can't just run into every fight. I'm not taking too much bother with my hunger though, so it should be alright for now. But I don't want to run too much because I've got to get more hunger. Someone send. Does that sound like? I think that makes the side of the screen blue. I believe it does because whenever I get a notification, it does that, which really annoys me. And I should probably turn them off when I do streams. But do I risk it? There was a skeleton down here. Did I kill him? I can't remember. Terrible. I have the best memory. I remember like the stupid thing, but I don't remember the little things like that. Well, it'd be great if I got one little. I could just do like like what most people do is just mine for like first like a little bit of the time, but then I might lose my map because I want to keep. I like keeping the start map because for a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna cough a lot, but for a long time I didn't know how to make the maps. Obviously I do now, but is that a cave spider? Okay, never mind, we're going down. I'm being shot at. We might find some diamonds. Did I say that before? I can't remember. I feel kind of ill, but I haven't streamed in a few days, so I didn't stream yesterday because firstly that no one was on, and secondly the only person that does watch probably couldn't have watched, or I didn't know that, but like I assumed they couldn't, so come on. I'm so used to being able to just do that kind of stuff. It's awkward. As long as I don't lose, as soon as diamonds! As soon as I lose hunger, that's when it gets intense because then I can't heal, which is really bad. Oh, it's only 2 diamonds. Sad of times. Oh, pretty. Oh, that's how you make fire charges. I didn't know. I'm gonna need to get a furnace then. Stupid idea, they're gonna go in the. Oh no! Oh, don't want to fall in the lava myself. Because again, I'm not fully geared yet, so I can't just. More diamonds. What a lucky day it is today. Um, build a furnace, and then I will put it. I really hope I can be heard, because obviously I know the volume's on, but sometimes it just doesn't make any sense what I'm saying. So come back along. I don't really know what to say. This is usually the part my drawing, like the voice chat and my no really, but usually I join the voice chat and then talk about stuff, because people only really watch what I'm talking. I didn't used to, unlike when I first started. I didn't at all, because I'm not sure. I don't really like the way I sound. I don't like anything about myself, but like mostly about how I sound. In fact, not mostly, but in this instance, it's the only thing you can really, take off me. Like, no, yeah, you don't understand. The only thing that makes that I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I didn't like using talking, but now it kind of became a thing that I just do autonomously. Just kind of go with it. So it's a deal. Also, I'm not actually sure if I'm allowed to stream or not, but I don't really care. Like I don't really listen. I'm supposed to blah blah blah. You're supposed to do that. I don't. But, just a little. Not like anyone actually watches it anyway. Like, let's see. Have we lost the view? No. Yes. I'm dead. I have to go out of the surface. I really don't want to die. I've got 6 diamonds. Let's head up back to the surface. Perfect. It's a while. Right. Which way's out? You can't hit me. Do I have enough wood to make a shield? No. Sad times. Sad times. No, I'm not 100% sure who's in watching, but today it's been a bit of a dodgy day, pretty terrible day to be honest. Apart from like something like I usually friend. It's a long story, but my friends are not that friend with it. I mean they are, but like Chris is alright. Thomas, I don't know. They just like they'll go and have like private conversations in the middle of it. It's just I don't know. And it really annoys me. So I talk to like other people, like I was today, and then what like they don't talk to me. Now I talk to someone else. They just but honestly, I don't care anymore. Not not bothered about their opinion. Okay, we're back at the surface. Only it is approaching nighttime. Don't really want to be outside at nighttime. So for what it's worth, it's probably just better still inside. Or I could live underground. I could be a hermit, but I'm playing on a solo on a world on my own, so I can like build without having the threat of people just burning it down and stealing stuff. Do I kill the animals? Do I kill the animals or keep the animals? That's the question, isn't it? Make an egg farm. Like a really easy farm. Just put the way you make an egg farm is you just put an egg on top of an egg, chicken on top of a hopper, and then as it lays eggs, it will as it lays eggs, the eggs will go in the hopper, which literally goes into like a really simple concept of that. And I'm gonna die. Is that on hard mode? Why? I thought zombie villagers only spawned on hard mode. Zombie villagers are useful because once you can kill them, you just stop you. I can't eat any of that stuff. I'm hungry. I can eat. I keep the carrot. Actually, I can make a carrot farm. Please don't give me hunger. Oh. Yeah, it's not good. That just means your hunger bar goes down. It's not actual poison. Also, I don't think you heal when you have it like that. Oh, I'm not even sure what my base is going to be or what I'm going to build. Yeah. Well, you do heal up, but not very. This part is just... I don't know if it's worth streaming anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna keep on doing it. But... oh, please don't hit me. I'm not that in the real world. And okay, I'm gonna go back to the world spawn and then just I can get health and stuff back. Where was the world spawn again? It's pretty boring stream. Bang my head off the wall. Shoot me. That's why at least I've aimbot, like you can jump out of the way and it can still hit you sometimes. Shoot me one last time. Seriously, just shoot me. Yes, like that. Yay. Eat the carrot. Where's the carrot? Oh, there's stuff over there. Oh, I need to get... oh, please. Please. No. Oh, oh. Finish this off. Please don't take my stuff. Oh, I'm losing everything already. Like, I need one. I just need to run out of here. Dream. I'm Dream. I just did some cool clutch thing that wasn't that cool. I'll take that. I always end up with a swamp right next to my house. Where I'm gonna live, I don't know. Actually, maybe I do live underground. Oh, torching. That's good. I'm just gonna have to wait. I might get some stone. And I'm mining at night, which is probably a sin, but oh, who cares? I don't know if you can actually see this because I'm not sure if game gamma lines perfectly with YouTube gamma, but if you can't, I'm mining. I'm sorry if it's very dark, but as I said, probably end up deleting this world because I can't. Not that I can't like commitment issues, but just Minecraft just gets boring sometimes. Everyone else building like really cool bases, and then I'm just sitting here with a Minecraft world, only Minecraft world. Everyone's like playing with their friends. Yeah. Well, you know what? My friends just kill me and take all my stuff. Some of the time, most of the time. And if not, they just break my totems or destroy stuff, ruin stuff. So. Right, just gotta wait till daytime really, isn't it? I'm gonna die. Oh, please. Zombie, where was the zombie? I want to play different games, but no more. Just want to play different games. So, it's gotta be Minecraft. No, no, sorry. Been like that. Wait, no, how long has it been like that? Have I just been... One moment. It's seriously been like that for like 20 minutes. Oh, it has. It actually has. It's been like that for like... Oh. Oh, I had it on the thing. How did it come out? Talking thin air for like 20 minutes. Oh. Don't have any point in this anymore. It's just gonna look like strange on the replay. What was I saying? How on earth have you... No, there is no way that's not like someone just left their phone asleep, because no one in their right mind ever would listen to me rambling on for like however long. Like, it's been like 10 minutes, but I don't know what I don't. You know, like people want to say stuff, but like firstly you can't say it because people on the other side of the wall listening to you, and second, like you just don't want to. It's just, I don't remember what the last thing I said was before I accidentally knocked my microphone off, so I can't really like be like continue that. So what was I saying when I did have it off though? This is literally just boring. I can tell no one's commenting or anything, so probably just boring. And I've probably just mistaken the only person viewing for me. It sucks really, really bad. Two and one. Oh, that's pretty nice. I can't remember. Oh, that's it. Okay, that means I can slightly change the conversation. So it's better, more suited to the audience, and not just talk like I'm talking to anyone. I genuinely, that's what I do. Just talk as if I'm talking to just anyone. What can I talk to you about? The fact that I'm not. I don't need that pickaxe. I'm not entirely. You said that you did. You said that you understand what I meant when I said I was getting deja vu. I'm not entirely sure you did. Or just whatever you thought it was completely different from what I thought it was. But it's nowhere near as interesting as like other people's stuff. That's why they can talk on for literally hours about just anything that goes. Just this is fun, but I wish I had more people out there. Like, I wish I did, but also just people would just blow all my stuff up because they're like that. Everyone, I don't know. But I don't really know anyone that wouldn't just like blow everything up in like the flicker of an eye, because I don't know. If it's spend ages working on this, they wouldn't care. They'd just come in one day, a couple of hours, play, just get TNT, and then come over and just blow everything up because that's what they're like. And a lot hurts, it does, but I just can't deal with it. Was I talking about music? I think that's what I was talking about last time. Music. Like, there's this guy on TikTok, I think, called The Boy with the Ukulele, and it's some good music. I listen right a lot, but I would listen right now, but also I can't use, because I use the same headphones for my phone as I do for my PlayStation, so if I did, then it would just be quiet. Which it has been for half the stream, but... No, I'm not. You've really started to say, alright, I don't know why you're sitting in the living room, looking at your phone and being like, what is he saying? What on earth is he going on? Because I can't hear him, because he just mutters the entire time. I've messed up the ball measurements, because that should be a one block back. There needs to be 2 1 blocks on the corner. What else can I talk about? I said loads of stuff. Like, we're just talking about whatever. I don't want to go over again in case I'm just talking about the same stuff, but like... I don't know. The annoying thing is, I have no one to talk to. And it's like... I know, maybe, not necessarily you in specific, but like... other friends, like, because I could literally listen to you like talk for literally hours, but other friends, like, if they just came up and just talked to me like all the time, every single like lesson, they just can't stop talking to me, and like I can't go see other friends because if you know they don't, but they know that they don't like you, but you know they don't, you know what I mean, but like. It's every single time, right? And half of the time, right, I say that it's always magic coincidence. I end up in the same place at the same time, but half of the time it is genuinely just a coincidence. Like sometimes I do end up like I do like go to. I don't even know what I'm saying. End up going to the same place as you, sort of. That sounds weird, but like it's sort of like when I was doing history, I say, oh wait, not when I was doing it. It's one of those things that you just feel it, do I or don't I? Like, what's the point where it's like, a bit too much? Which is what I mean by, like, when I say I was getting deja vu, like, last time. I'll just be honest, last time we talked this much was, like, last, when was it, last year? When then you just kind of just, I don't know, got annoyed at me for something, which I still don't understand. I do, but I don't. You just kind of turned on me one day and just decided, no, don't want to talk to him anymore. Probably because I'm pretty quiet in a way. Like, I don't talk to many people, but when I do, when I do talk to someone, I talk to them a lot. Which usually means people just get annoyed at me very, very quick, but... You see, this is one of those things, right? And I come like the start. This is just like no one actually watches unless it's live, so it's fine. But like, if I'm genuinely probably. Where's my door closed? I think it is. I can't really tell because it's a folding door, so it doesn't really close. But I doubt at this point I would firstly actually be here at all. Like, if I hadn't probably came and talked to you, I probably wouldn't be here at all. But also, should I have still been here? I don't think I would have had the confidence to do this, because I didn't have confidence to do anything. I don't know, talking to you just feels, you know, good, but also, like, sometimes I feel like I did a bit too much. Which doesn't bother me, but it probably bothers you. And also, I'm making this room... it's going to have doors of 2 blocks wide, which is slightly awkward to work with, because it means you don't have a centre. So you kind of can't have an end. The end of the corridor has to be like a door, or like one of those weird things I do where I have like an end and then there's like a little table with a plant pot at the very end of the corridor. Okay, that pickaxe is broken. Also, this is just going to be like a big circular room. So, like, leads off the one there, That runs through gonna be like library, brewing, bedroom, and then like storage. I don't know. I don't plan stuff out too well, but it's nighttime, but I can see really, really well. I think it's broken. I shouldn't be able to see this one at night. I mean, usually it's a lot darker, but it's like having night vision, but not having night vision at all. Yeah. Also, that's another thing. I always do this. I go back to this night before, but I feel like there's a point where, like, it's hard to explain. Like, it will look good. Good. You always make good look. Make good things. Yeah. And it looks good because I don't know. Just it's very simple. I don't go for too like complicated things, which means when I do build it, it's achievable. But like, I feel like talking about not feeling great, like inside. I don't even know how to go about this. It's like I often say, like, probably might not be here, but it's like it feels to me like I'm lying even to myself, which I'm not, but I am. I don't understand. It's very confusing. And then like I also feel like I talk to other people, but it's really hard to explain, to be honest. Was that? No, I shouldn't have done. That goes like that. And then, 1, 2. Okay, I made the entire, it's gonna be taller, probably, but not yet. And I still need to carve out the walls and replace it with cobblestone. It's almost perfectly circular, but it's Minecraft, so it can't be circular. Circles in Minecraft are a sin. I need to get two things: a chest and a so I can get some props going. Like, assuming the worst of every situation, which sounds bad, but makes it almost, I don't know, in a way it makes sense. I don't know, I'm not sure if what I'm saying makes any sense at all, ever, but I don't know. There's a point, obviously clearly a point of 2 going, but I'm not sure if you heard what's happening in front of History Day, but I don't know, like, some people are too comfortable. Like with you. I'm gonna rephrase that. For once I thought about what I was gonna say before I said it. When I'm talking to you, I feel a lot more comfortable than when I talk to most people. But that's probably because, you know, I don't want to say do the bare minimum, but like, I don't know, I feel like it just should be normal for people not to just be me. Like, I feel like that should just be a normal thing, but it isn't. Like, it's just not a normal thing. Like, it just isn't. And sad because one person could say something like they might mean it to be harmless, but it's just when you're having like a bad day, it just takes that little bit more, you know. Stuff matters more, and that's why I just give up. Just, you know, just give up. Just don't care about what anyone says, and I do that a lot, but it's not as easy as just switching off. You can't just ignore everything, or else just continue. Like when something bad happens, just told you just ignore it, but ignoring it doesn't help. Like, it's a special kind of person. Some people, you can tell them not to do something every single day, but as long as when they're doing it, you just completely ignore it, they will just continue doing it. It's like, if someone's annoying you, they say like, just stop reacting, and they'll stop doing it. But it's just not true, because there's lots of people who will annoy you. They'll come up to you and annoy you, and then if you ignore them, they just continue. And I don't know. I need some seeds. Do I have any bones? Oh, I do. I can get some bones. I might be able to get some wood. I still haven't found a better way of reading it. Yeah, exactly. It's almost become one of my not favorite YouTubers, but someone I like watch. There's a YouTuber who goes by the name of IBX Toycat, and he talks a lot about like just stuff like often like not news stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Some people just. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, he just goes on about, like, not news necessarily, but, like, stuff that's been happening, and he often talks about stuff like this, just people, it doesn't make sense. Like, almost, right, everyone wants, like, the best. Obviously, if you don't want the best, like the best thing that you can get, obviously, like, not, begging for it, or not, like, being entitled, but aiming for what you want. Like if you set your standards below if you set your aims below what you already have, no one does that. It's just not a thing. But yeah, everyone seems to just put everyone else down to get forward, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's just like partly why I like coming on Minecraft. Just it's a bit chill. Just no one bullies you. No one comes on. Kills you, it's just relaxing. And then you have people who are like, oh, blah, you're not doing anything. But, although physically, obviously, outside to most people, it will look like me playing Minecraft for a little bit each day. It will look to them like it's just nothing. But it does help, like to just kind of, de-stress. Just, obviously, you can't see something. I do that a lot. I make like hand gestures. And like, no, obviously no one see it because, yeah. No, I'm not even thinking about setting a webcam up because it's just not worth it. Because I don't like the way I look, which I think most people don't, but I'm not actually sure about it. Just, and then. I don't know. I just need to keep building. Usually that's what happens about your streams. I end up getting a little bit off topic. Kind of doing whatever. Oh, I think that's what I was saying before I went off. Now I think about it. I'm sorry if I sound a bit gravelly. Because I don't feel very well. I have a bit of a cold. I don't know why I'm getting wood. I have loads of it. I literally went out to get wood for the fences, which I'm not even going to use because I'm going to use cobble. Well, I'll use 2 stacks. I'll be generous. I build it up there like that. I don't like changing the terrain much to fit the mobs, like fit me. I like to change the way I build to fit the terrain. Which might not make a whole lot of sense. Nothing I say makes a whole lot of sense, but it makes it look more natural. Like, you don't just have like carved out hill wire like fences, for example. Oh, I guess some places might, but most of the time fences are built on the terrain instead of inside of the terrain. Now I've got to go around the edge of the fence after this to check it's proofed, because mobs can just jump over the fence half the time. Like that. A mob could just, a cow or something could just walk along here, go about now. Which is slightly annoying. And this is nowhere near big enough. I like to have a lot of cows, because they give me beef, but also I like to have a lot of sheep as well. Sheep give you wool, which is quite useful for obviously making a bed, and also making beds for like when if you want to go netherite mining or something. Like, not that I'll get this far, because I usually just end up deleting the world. I'll try not to, but I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if I'll go and play on the other world anymore, because the only reason I play on like the public SMP that we usually play on is because it's just I don't have any freedom to do anything. Like, not that I can build what I want. I'm in charge of what everyone builds. Like, there's building regulation for us, but I feel like I just can't build where I want and what I want, because people just destroy it. Can I think they can jump over there. Like that, they can walk out. So obviously gotta fix it. And take that they can jump up. Right. And I'm gonna have a little bit of just kind of flowers here, make it look nice. Yeah. I can't remember what the question was, but okay. I'm doing that thing that you do where you go like yeah, but I'm not so sure. Kind of yeah, look, but you do. That's it. Another thing is like, if you talk to a certain person, not necessarily, but like anyone, a lot, you end up like. Not right. Here's the thing that I don't do proactively, but I do kind of subconsciously. Is watching how people look, because you can tell a lot about someone from the way they kind of walk, move. Like it's so obvious when someone just doesn't like you. What? How is there a button here? How did one get in mine? How did you get in here? Get out. Right. Oh, how did I not? I thought you only had 1 health. How did I? There's loads of bats in here, actually. Am I having an optical illusion? There's no other bat. Oh no, there's another bat in here. I'm not seeing things. It's Halloween season. That's why. I don't think that actually changes how bats spawn, but if it does, then that's probably why there's loads of bats. I feel like if you get berries, then bats should follow you, because you can collect tons and tons of bats on like Halloween, and then just like walk around and with the bats following you. And I've like actually talking about pumpkin heads. Look, I changed my skin. It looks really bad when I look at it from like this, but it looks good in the creative. Can you see that? I'm not actually sure if it lets you see that, but if you can see that, it's the character skin. It's Halloween. I also give him like a little Santa hat at Christmas. And that is actually my original like blue skin, because I made the blue skin a very long time ago. A lot of my cool builds, like my tower and stuff, I don't know if you know what my tower is, because I don't know if I've built it on stream before, but I have like a very specific tower design that I use a lot. And that was literally built just one random morning. I was just playing. Well, I think it was a Saturday. It usually happens on a Saturday, but a random Saturday morning when I was Saturday morning, I was just building and I just made that tower, and that's what happened with this skin. I was just making random skins up, and I made this one, which is partly inspired by a couple of different YouTuber skins, but mostly just my own kind of personal design. It's dark again. Well, I've made a cow pen, but I didn't get any cows. I think they despawn at night. Oh no, there's a cow here. Please don't trample my farm. Come on, in here. You're going to be bred with another person, and then your kid is going to be bred with you, and then there's going to be lots of them. But... Is that a cow on my roof? Pumpkins. I could carve them, and then... Oh, I did say I would get flying on by the end of this room. Which I think 24 plus a sword, 6. No, plus a sword axe and sword axe and pickaxe. So that's 24 plus 2. 3, that's 32 pieces of iron I need. Did I put it in my furnace? I think I did put all my iron in my furnace, so that should be good. Yeah, I did. Okay. Do I still have enough? No, my iron pickaxe broke as well. Ah, right. Oh, this reminds me of a mob spawner. See, this is one of the issues. There is no center of this room, so I can't put a torch in the center of it. It doesn't matter where the torch is placed, it will always be off-center, which is annoying. Also, when you're crafting now, it now shows you how many, it's not how many sets you can make, it's how many pieces you can make. So that one's 4, but it used to say 1, because one set is 4 pieces for that one. Like one set for that one's 9 pieces, but it used to say 1. Because it's only one set, but now it shows how many you can actually, individual ones you can make. If you played Minecraft, you understand. Which I'm under the belief you have played Minecraft. But then the Roblox rage took over, and the iPad got it did a bit of a bendy. Don't think it's supposed to bend like that, to be honest. But it did, and then now you can't play it. Pretty sad. You have to rebuy Minecraft. I think it's like 30 quid. If you do get whatever you said you were going to get, like an Xbox or whatever. It's like 30 quid for Minecraft, which is pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah, sad times. Yes, I say sad times. As I say because you say it, and I just end up saying it. Sad times. Very sad times. I built like a dome roof in here, couldn't I? I'm actually so sure how many blocks I've got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I've got loads of blocks. Like I could build like a dome, like not a perfect dome roof, but like a kind of, you know, big arch. If you get what I mean. Oh, wood, but that's definitely not something I'm gonna do today because I don't have the time to do that. I mean, I do have the time. I have lots of time, but. Quite a structure there. I haven't even used the other 2 stacks yet. I've just used what I've been mining out of the wall. Just the cobblestone. I don't like building out of cobblestone because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because usually paths are made of cobblestone and not walls, but for starter, cobblestone makes a lot more sense than like dirt. Which, if you go on like Planet Minecraft or something, you do find a lot of like big dirt houses, which are cool, definitely, but I don't know, just couldn't live in a dirt house, to be honest. Even if it's like a really fancy dirt house. Couldn't live in a dirt house. I prefer big, if you search up like on YouTube or Google or whatever, like big survival base, kind of like a really more function over kind of how it looks, but what do you call it? Function over what's it called? Function over quality? I don't know. But so it looks really, it doesn't look the coolest, but it definitely has like lots of function. That's how I like to build. Is that my cow? No, it's not. It's a different cow. Okay, come here. You and you make parts. Yeah. I'll look away because it's pretty impolite. Sometimes it doesn't work actually. Yeah, that's actually like a cool, kind of a cool way to build. Not necessarily what you said, but honestly, that is a cool way to build. But if you built like a dirt house, you start off with a dirt house, and then you change that to wood, and you extended it a little bit, change it to stone, and like extend off the original dirt house. You make it bigger and better instead of having like starting off like what I'm building, starting off pretty high. I mean, I've played Minecraft for quite a long time, so obviously practice makes perfect. I played it, even then, like most of my building, like this doesn't come off directly off of like reference images, like images off the internet, just random pictures. Oh, I can't build these stairs today. But most of my building are inspired by other people buildings. Actually, I like that, because when you have a double plank, it's slightly lighter than a single slab. So it gives it a little bit of texture before. I have completely lost what I'm going to say. I can't think of anything to say. That's what I was supposed to say. Can't think of anything to say, so I'm just gonna build. Shut up and just build. It's not enough iron. Yes, yeah, it's hard to just, I mean, technically it is impossible. Yeah, redstone is a bit difficult. Like, I can make a pistodolical. I don't know, did I stream that? Yeah, I think it was the last one. I was building a redstone door, and I just couldn't get it right. And eventually I did, because you had to put, like, the torch in a specific way or whatever. And Chris came over, and he's like, oh, I'll fix it. And what I'm gonna critique him on right now is something that I do a lot, which is acting like you know what you're doing when you really, really don't. I do that a lot, but he came over, he's like, oh, I know how to fix it, I know how to fix it. I was like, do you really? He was like, yeah, and he didn't fix it. It took me ages to figure it out. It was just because I had the torch in, like, the wrong way. And it wasn't working properly because it was relighting itself once it turned off. But as I say, I've played this game for quite a long time, so the basic mechanics. I mean, even, I would say, to get good, like, in Minecraft, to understand most stuff, probably takes about 2-3 years. Because I now I can't show you because it doesn't let you see the main menu, but I have platinum now. Like, I have every single trophy in the game, and I worked out, and this is a bit annoying because it's like pretty sad. It's pretty sad, to be honest. I've spent roughly 1,845 hours on Minecraft, which is a really long time. But I've played it for that long, and I still don't know, even the potion brewing. Like, I know how to do it, the basic potions, but for like more complicated potions, I just don't understand. I just go on Google. And, like, even building circles, which is like tons and tons of guides on everywhere of how to build circles in Minecraft, but I just don't get it. It's not something I can just hold in my head. So I'd say it probably takes maybe 3 or 4 years playing Minecraft to kind of get to understand stuff. Obviously, even it still takes a long time to learn, even like niche things, like villager breeding mechanics, or like that kind of stuff. Trades, how trading works, like supply and demand, and how you've got to kind of have villagers in specific spots for it to work properly. Like, that's not good. But like, Minecraft is such, it's an easy to learn, hard to master game. Like, you can probably learn Minecraft in, like, probably maybe a week of playing. You'd understand, like, the basic mechanics, like getting villagers, maybe not villagers, but like animals, crops. And it's in, like, this is one of the things, it's disguised as an easy game. Yeah, it's like, it's an easy game to learn, like, and it seems easy, like, when it's advertised and stuff, which it isn't really advertised much anymore, but, like, it used to be TV adverts all the time for Minecraft and stuff. There's got Minecraft sticker packs and stuff, like the Panini ones, like the football magazine things, you'd stick all the stickers in. You'd, like, go to the shop, buy, like, a pack of stickers, and you might get some, but usually, most of the time, it's just, like, duplicates, and you'd never, ever finish, like, a full sticker book thing. Like, there used to be loads of that on Minecraft magazines and stuff, and then they kind of just stopped. And partly because the people who kind of started playing Minecraft, the player base isn't a specific age, it's a specific generation, if that makes kind of sense. Like, it's not, like, for say, 10 to 13 year olds, probably not the best, but it's like a very specific group of people who played it from when it began and to now. And, like, you can see Minecraft in lots of very different ways depending on how long you've played. But, why did it come up there? It said that. I can't remember how I actually got into Minecraft. The only conversation I had was someone I went to primary school with was going up to, like, we talking about him and his cousin playing Minecraft. And that was probably the first time I remember hearing them. Like, first time I played it, probably at a friend's house, because I didn't have it until, like, I used to play, like, you know, like the knockoffs. like PlayStation 3, and I got proper Minecraft. But even then, I didn't get proper Minecraft for the PlayStation 3 until about, like, 16 or whatever. But, like, yeah, I used to play the knockoffs and stuff. And it seemed like this it was like Fortnite in a way. It seemed like, oh, this amazing game that everyone wants to play, you know? Yeah, it's saying, yeah. Okay, it's updating. It's yeah. There's lots of different ways you can play. Like, you could play exclusively, like, different, like, servers, you know, Hive, CubeCraft, and stuff like that. You could play exclusively that, and you could never play survival, ever. Was it? Yeah, sometimes it is free, actually. Occasionally. I think if you get on, like I technically have it on my laptop because a friend lended me their account, and I don't know use it because it runs terribly on my laptop, but it's like it's a completely different game. Like, you can play exclusively creative, just build all the time, could build a huge city, but never play survival, and there's a lot of people who do that. But, oh, you could play just like Bed Wars, or like, you know, I don't know, you know, your thing could be like, I don't know, Lucky Block. You could be really good at Lucky Block, but never play survival or anything else. And so when someone asks you what is Minecraft, you would tell them, like, what it is from your perspective. Like, because you only play that, you wouldn't understand. Well, you probably would, but you wouldn't know how, like, survival works or different things work. But if you only played survival, you might not know how kind of creative works or, like, servers and stuff, how that stuff works. And obviously, I've played basically everything I think there is. I've played everything from Hypixel to, like, basic, like, original survival. Like, on the PlayStation 3, there was a proper mode called mini games, and it had, like, 3 games. Spleef. Oh, it was called what was it called? What did it used to be called? Yeah, it changes. Yeah, it does change a lot. But yeah, it was on the PlayStation 3. It had 3 modes: Spleef, which is no, it wasn't called Spleef. It was called Tumble, which is basically what Spleef is. Like, you just gotta kind of knock the blocks off them, and then you run, and it breaks the blocks below you. And you gotta not fall. Glide, which was you had to get at the end of a course with a light on. And they still love that game mode, but that game mode's not came back. And then Battle. And Battle was like, you had to like, just fight. Everyone would start in the middle of an arena. You would fight, and those game modes were like really, really basic. Like, there was only 3 base game maps, and then you could buy expansions, but no one ever bought those because they were quite expensive. And like, those were great back then, but now it's not the same anymore. It doesn't have the same kind of original vibes that it used to have. In a way, it's different. It's like a completely different game than what it used to be. Like, everything's changed. Like, if you put someone who played Minecraft back in before update 1.13, which was basically like changed everything. Like, it only added the oceans, but it changed the way they laid stuff out. And like 1.14 was when they updated to the new kind of versions. When they upgraded and you got the better graphics and stuff. And like, it's just a different game. If you put someone there and tell them this is what the game's gonna be, they probably would be like, yeah, Red Bed, I remember that. That was before 1.13, before you could like dye stuff. Everything was like basic. But like, what was that? I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, and like, if you told me this is what Minecraft would have been, I probably would have told you you're either crazy or you've just been using mods. Because a lot of the stuff that was mods, like better armor and stuff like that, used to just be completely insane. If you suggested that, you're insane. But it's just a different game now. It's far more based on, it's not a survival game it used to be. It's like crazy, and like it's not about survival anymore. You can like build crazy like automatic farms that can like pump out 10,000 carrots now. You don't need 10,000 carrots, but you can have them for the sake of just having. And it's crazy because it's a different game, and it's not necessarily worse, but it's changed over time. And like, it's not based, it's got different bases, like especially when Microsoft took over Mojang. It's pronounced Mojang actually because it's like Swedish, but like when Microsoft took over Mojang, they changed the game differently, and they changed it to be less kind of, what's the word, like grindy. Like, you don't have to play every single day for like 200 hours a day getting it. It's more based on like there's different ways to do stuff. Like, if you back in before the villagers were kind of advanced in 1.14, if you wanted full diamond armor, you would have to go mining. There was no other way to do it. Either mining or get very, very lucky with loot chests. But now you can do, there's so many different ways to get full diamond armor. You go kill the ender dragon, go to the end cities, or spied off villagers. You could do anything to get it, but like, it's just not the same, but it's better. But also, some of the stuff that they did take away, especially like my PlayStation, right? It knows that I've played since when I've PlayStation 3, because if you go to the trophies, it still shows you the PlayStation 3 trophies. So it knows that I've played since back then. But the only way to get Legacy Console Edition, which was like the original edition, you can still play it, but only if you bought the game before like 2019, which is weird because I did download it and I had been playing it before Legacy came out, but for some reason I didn't get it. Like, I don't have the Legacy cape. I used to have it, but then they removed it from me. And like it's basically a different game, but yeah. I've kind of done what I said I would do today anyway. Get full iron armor and stuff. You make the tools. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might play, but I mean, no one always leads when I go to mini games, and I'm not sure what's better, survival or mini games. What do you think? I'm gonna leave this one. Should I go play, I don't know, Ballerina or Lucky Block or something, or should I stay on this for a little bit longer? No, you should. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll go play Lucky Block because that's what I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I've played like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, straight for quite a bit now. So I'm gonna go on Lucky Blocks to kind of change the stuff. I'm trying to start some civilization or something. I don't have a lisp, but it sounds like I have a lisp. Strange. My cough's bad. Not COVID though. I've been tested, but it's not. Still a bad cough. And I definitely won't be streaming tomorrow because it's update day for Call of Duty and there's like a new season. I'll probably play that. But I don't know. I don't know when Chris is coming back to school because at least he doesn't like just, you know, because did I tell you this? I can't remember. But they basically all went on lunch. They said they'd wait for me, but they didn't. They did the same thing yesterday. Which is partially why I was hanging out with like anyone. And then, did I tell you what Harvey said? Because it wasn't. And then no, that's what he said to me at lunch. And then like, a German just changed after being on my friend. It's stupid. People can just change when they in circumstances. And I feel also I felt so sorry for that teacher that had us today, because everyone just, to be honest, as she said, she literally said I don't get paid enough for this, which is just so unfortunately true for her, because I can't jump on this, like people, no one just cared. And you know what, right? It wasn't until after I sat down that I realised that she wouldn't have known the scene plan. Could have sat anyway. But I didn't because I'm a good child. Okay, I want to beat this person. I always win this game mode. And now I'm going to lose because I've said that, but... Speedy Pothole. I'm not going to read that comment because I don't want to lose, but I'll read it at the end. No, but that sounded really like egotistical. Not that I don't really care if I lose, but I do care because I've won basically every game. How is that not fair? Why am I allowed to walk along the barrier? Oh no. Oh no. It's a bit bugged. And I'm out of the prison, let's go. Come on, we can go home. We can go home, boys. 47 seconds? What? How have I been playing this? No, that felt like 10 seconds. Jump into the chopper, come on. Get to the chopper. Oh. Yay, I won. Again. Nah, that sounds bad. Comments. Oh, yes. What was that to again? Just saying that I win this medal. You also win this medal? Oh, that's something else. You were talking about, I can't remember. That's why. Oh, this map, Venice. Played this hundreds of times. If you can look across, you can literally see there isn't another player. Oh, it's because the game's already started. That's pretty why there's no other player. The game started like, oh no. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh no, I'm equal with him. Oh no, he's slightly ahead of me. It could be a her. Probably is a her. Might be not. I don't know. I couldn't even sneak in. I'm gonna read that roster right now. Yeah. Felt sorry for like just messing about. Like I probably would have also like maybe not sat where I wanted to sit, except next to Harvey. But yeah, I don't know where I would have sat because not as if anyone else wants me to sit next to them. And also history. Like I so close to asking to be moved, but then like it was kind of a 50-50 bet between Olivia and Tom. No, not Tom. TJ. Although well, I wouldn't have been sitting next to TJ, it would have been across the row. And obviously you. But TJ just annoys me. The thing is, he hasn't even done hours. He just looks down on us and that annoys me. Now my opponent has left. Because I'm so good. Not that I've lost. I've died like 3 times this game. Not even doing really bad actually. It's 130. That is pretty slow. I think this was the first map that they added to the game. It's one of the really hard parkour things. Not that many good. I'm not that good at these ones. I've done some of them, I think. Impossible. Come on. How hard can it really be? I'm gonna regret saying that, but there's a lot of people. That's not too difficult. Ah, never mind. I gotta get in there. Yeah. Can I play as small? How to make them invisible? Can I just... There we go. My particles still show up, but because even though I'm failing, it doesn't. I know what I've got to do. Okay, never mind. Maybe this is a bit too hard. We'll bump it down to. I'll do end of medium. I'll do the very last medium one because ooh, Halloween. I don't really do Halloween anymore. Okay, no, not really. Wheatfield, come on, this is gonna be easy. Cool. It's cool to kind of just watch people, I don't know. That sounds really dodgy. Everything I say sounds dodgy. Yabba-dabba-doo, 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 dabba-doo, dabba-doo, dabba-doo. Come on. Don't lose the momentum. That was fast. That was really fast. How do they have the wheat? I don't know how they do that on this map, because I know how to get that. Like, get one, but to make entire fields of it. Which I think, I don't know. That tree, I've got to get the angle there. I've got to come up. I bumped into the wall and it killed me. Yeah, I've got to get the angle more. I've got to get closer to the corner, like the closest corner when jumping, yeah. Because I don't get much angle room. The last one went really well, this one, not so much. You see, you can't just stop, because that jump, if I take the kind of stop with every jump, it'll just take forever. I missed last time. You often get like long jumps like that. That's not fair. I like the way they've built their trees though. It's nice. Yeah, there's no one else on this one. No, I could. I have one game that I might stream in a minute. If I die, next time I die. But because if I change games, it changes. It literally just turns off the stream. So you'd have to rejoin if you wanted to watch that. Which you don't have to. But also like you don't have to, but you kind of do. It'd be kind of nice if you did, you know. But I'm not gonna say that because it sounds like I'm being really like self-absorbed. But you know, it'd be pretty cool. That's all I'm saying. You can't hear what I'm saying at all because I'm whispering. But can make an ASMR channel. Ooh, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like when we were doing eyes this morning, like when we were doing eyes this morning and art. That one. That's. I was sitting right next to you. I didn't tell you this. Terrible, but I'm really like relaxing. That's how you get far in like YouTube and stuff. No one listens to you for a long time unless you have a relaxed voice, or they just like what you're saying. If they agree with what you're saying, maybe, I don't know. Okay, I am going to go into a different game. I'm pretty sure it'll end. If it does, there'll be another thing that goes up.